We begin with the latest on US President Donald Trump's immigration saga. With an immigration crackdown high on his priority list, Donald Trump has been arresting and deporting thousands of illegal immigrants from America. In the latest, a total of 205 Indian nationals who had entered the US illegally have been deported on a C-17 US military aircraft. The flight took off from San Antonio in Texas. It is likely to stop at Ramstein in Germany for refueling, after which it will reportedly head to Amritsar in Punjab. Now, according to reports, each deported Indian national has been verified, indicating New Delhi's involvement in the deportation process. This flight could possibly be the first of many that will bring illegal Indian immigrants from the United States. The U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or the ICE, has compiled an initial list of nearly 18,000 undocumented Indian nationals, among 1.5 million individuals marked for deportation. Reports say approximately 725,000 illegal immigrants from India live in the U.S., making it the third largest population of unauthorized immigrants after Mexico and El Salvador. India has said it is against illegal immigration because it is linked to several forms of organized crime. India's External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar had earlier said that New Delhi is open to the legitimate return of Indian nationals living illegally abroad, including in the United States.
We are also very firmly opposed to illegal mobility and illegal migration, because you also know that when something illegal happens, many other illegal activities get joined onto it. And it's not, this is not desirable, it's certainly not reputationally good. We have, with every country, and the US is no exception, we have always taken the view that if there are any of our citizens who are not here legally, if we are sure that they are our citizens, we have always been open to their legitimate return to India.
Earlier, after a call with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, US President Donald Trump said that Prime Minister Modi had assured him that India will do what's right when it comes to taking back illegal Indian immigrants. The deportation of the first batch of illegal Indian immigrants comes amid reports that Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi will visit the White House on the 13th of February. US President Donald Trump has invited Prime Minister Modi to the White House. This will be his first visit after Trump took over as the US President. Donald Trump had pledged to carry out the largest deportation in American history. It is in line with his hardline stand against illegal immigrants in the US. The Pentagon has begun deporting immigrants detained in El Paso in Texas and San Diego in California. These illegal immigrants are being deported using military flights. So far, Washington has deported illegal immigrants to Guatemala, Peru, Honduras, and now India, which is the farthest destination of US military flights deporting the illegals. Now, military deportations also come at a high cost. A recent flight to Guatemala is estimated to have cost over $4,600 per migrant. Trump has often used the military to implement his immigration agenda. He had sent troops to the US-Mexico border, used military bases to house migrants, and military aircraft to fly them out. Now, as the Indian Prime Minister meets US President Trump at the White House next week, immigration is likely to be among the top topics of discussion between the two leaders.
From breaking news to the day's biggest controversies, shedding light on the world's top headlines, detailed analysis on the stories that matter the most to you. Catch it all on Spotlight at 6 p.m. India time and 12:30 GMT. Only on Firstpost.
We're calling the show Vantage. We hope you like what we put together for you. Touted as the minimum defense that video. India's neighbors were the first to send this special edition of Vantage live from the White House throughout this week. Yes, Hindu Mandir in we're on our way to Tel Aviv. Pretty measure, but it's also the perfect way to drive.
I don't think that
Prime Minister of Bhutan, Sherin Thagbir. Welcome to
60% of the world's
office, Prime Minister Modi. Divyan,
we were actually
how are you doing? How do you like? It's been 1 year since that meeting. Iron bars separate you from the outside. Out the vote effort. Trump had, it says, and at $4.3 trillion. 4.3 300 billion by 2030. That's what we need to tackle climate change.